Sholing looked to make it 3 wins from 3 as they faced Mangotsfield at McCoy Stadium. Here are the thoughts from both managers ahead of the game.
Back-to-back wins for Sholing. Can they go a step further today against Mangotsfield?
Time will tell. I mean, Mangotsfield have had exactly the same thing. They beat Evesham 3-2 midweek, so they're on a high. Just signed a striker who's banged 7 goals in 3 games, so they're going to be on a high as well. Football's about confidence, and obviously, if you're winning games, you're confident. So it should be an interesting game today. I mean, we've got 1 or 2 players back now. You've only got to look at our bench and see how strong it is. It's taking every game as it comes along. Great performance the other night against Liverpool. That's put everybody in a positive way.
Ray, you come to Sholing after a bit of an upturn in results, thanks to striker Kai Simpson. How confident are you coming into this game?
Well, we're going to be more confident than we have been for the most part of the season. I wouldn't just put it down to Kai either. We've made a couple of signings and changed a few little bits and bobs. Goals change games, of course, we know that. Goals are important, a high tariff of currency, if you like. But I wouldn't just put it down to him, but I wouldn't rule him out either. So yeah, we're confident in the sense of, we're going to give ourselves a chance. We're not going to be judged on how we play against Sholing or Frome next Saturday, for example. We've got our own mini league, but in the meantime, we're still hope to try and be competitive, at least more competitive than we were at the start of the season. I know we lost 2-0, but it was a hammering of a 2-0. So I hope that we can at least be more competitive today than we were before.
The Mangoes get us underway, kicking from right to left. And these highlights are kindly sponsored by Imperial Homes. Check the link in the description for more info. Informed striker Kai Simpson made a storming run down the left before going down under a challenge from Byron Mason. The away side's shout for a penalty was turned down by the officials. From the resulting corner, Sam Larkins rose highest to force Gosney into a great save low to his left. The Mangoes started this game very brightly and Owen Humphreys managed to get past Clewett before firing this shot over the crossbar. A terrific challenge and run from Robin Nichols saw the midfielder backheel the ball into the path of Dan Mason, who forced Glover into his first save of the afternoon. The linesman flag was up for offside anyway. Striker Kai Simpson beat the offside trap, but poked his effort narrowly wide of the goal. This sublime pass from Goz allowed Target a chance to test Glover, who prevented Sholing from taking the lead. Clewett's corner was met by Byron and then flicked over by Roundell as Sholing grew into this game. After Sholing cleared the danger from a long throw, Whiteley released Target to cross into the box, and Whiteley was inches from getting the desired connection. A free kick on the touchline from Clewett was met emphatically by Brad Target to head home his 3rd goal in 2 games, 1-0 to the Boatmen. Early in the second half, Clewett's corner was glanced agonisingly wide by Dan Mason. Another corner for Sholing caused a bit of a scramble before being smashed home by Connor Whiteley to make it 2-0 to Sholing. A pinpoint pass from Dan Mason saw Target run through, but his effort narrowly rolled to the wrong side of the post. Another long ball from Gosney allowed Target to get on the end of it. The winger was sent wide by the keeper before firing this effort wayward. Target released Jake Hoole down the left, and the left-footed ball into the back post evaded everyone and nestled into the top corner. I'm not sure if he meant it, but that finish makes it 3-0 to Sholing. Late on, Owen Humphreys forced goals into a decent save before the ball eventually came back to the winger, who made no mistake volleying in and reducing the scoreline to 3-1. Ryan Clewett's free kick was nodded on by Dan Mason before Owen Randell's effort smashed into the post and behind, inches from 4-1. The away side were again denied a penalty by the officials. Sholing were able to clear their lines and Dan Mason collected the ball just inside the Mango's half before beating 4 defenders and clipping the ball into Stu Green to nod in Sholing's 4th goal of the afternoon. Full time at the McCoy Stadium as Sholing make it 3 wins in a week. Another thanks to our highlight sponsor Imperial Homes. Get in touch if you're interested in sponsoring future highlights. Here are the thoughts from both managers after that 4-1 win.
Ray, you must see that as an opportunity missed today with some of the chances your team had.
Yeah, I think first half I thought we were quite good. We weren't as good today as we have been in the previous few games, but still good enough to be probably just shade the first half in terms of opportunities. Sucker punch right on half time and again it's a repetitive goal that we've let in. We haven't let in 15 goals from corners, we've let in 1 goal 15 times, if that makes sense. Frustrating, very frustrating.
And there was a few moments where the referee could have given penalties to your side. What did you make of those? How
can I be honest without incriminating myself in such a way? If I was to say how bad I think the performance was from him, then I might get in a lot of trouble, so we'll just leave that there.
On a day where Totton, Cirencester and Frome Town have all lost, does that victory make it all sweeter?
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, it just goes to prove that anybody can be anybody in this league. We said that right from day one. All we can do is make sure we get good results every time we get on the pitch. I thought we struggled a little bit first half, we were a little bit flat. Said to the lads half time, we needed to up it because, very sort of like leading by 1 goal was just not enough. You don't make a mistake at the back or whatever. They had probably 2 good opportunities to take even the lead in the first half. So yeah, we knew we had to improve second half, and we did.
And we've got, obviously, Connor Whiteley's come through unscathed. Green is back on the pitch. There's no new injuries to note. How important is that for Sholing?
Yeah, vitally important. You only had to look at our bench today. There was a lot of experience on the bench today, which was good. But yeah, generally it's a good feel about the camp. Obviously, I said to the lads, it's going to be very competitive now because obviously we've got players back. So yeah, just if we can just sort of like keep off the injury side and get a bit again, who knows? I mean, it's still early in the season. That's the thing, I mean, don't even look at the tables until January at least.